Ichi was a dinosaur which looked like a real-life dragon, while the Zhenyuanlong was a feathered raptor with a full set of wings that could not fly. China was home to some of the most bizarre and mythical-like dinosaurs ever discovered, and nothing shows this better than the Microraptor. This dinosaur wasn't like the others. Microraptor had feathers on both of its legs as well as its arms, creating an unusual four-winged profile. Its long, feathered tail acted like a rudder. This body plan made it perfect for gliding. It was about the size of a modern crow, measuring around 2.5 to 3 feet long and weighing about 2 to 3 pounds. Microraptor's wings weren't suited for powered flight, but it used its legs and tail for stability and control. It likely lived in forested environments, leaping from tree to tree in search of prey to evade predators. This agile creature was likely an opportunistic predator, feeding on fish, birds, and lizards, using its sharp teeth and claws to catch its prey. Fossil evidence even suggests it was capable of catching fish, making it one of the first known dinosaurs to hunt on both land and in water. Microraptor fossils are among the best preserved examples of feathered dinosaurs, with intricate details in its feather structure visible. Living around 120 million years ago, its discovery was groundbreaking, providing strong evidence of an evolutionary link between non-avian dinosaurs and birds. But not all of China's strange dinosaurs were small feathered carnivores. Some of them were monster-sized herbivores, like the Mamenchisaurus, which was discovered in Sichuan, China. This thing was a true giant and was one of the biggest sauropods to ever exist, with a ridiculously long neck. It was so long, in fact, it had the longest neck of any animal in history, with estimates suggesting the neck could measure over 50 foot long, accounting for more than half of its body length, and is equivalent to just over 8 giraffe necks stacked end to end. But surprisingly, this massive neck wasn't as heavy as you might think. Mamenchisaurus had evolved an ingenious way to support it: numerous balloon-like air sacs. These air sacs extended throughout its neck, chest, and abdomen, connecting directly to its lungs and windpipe. Even its neck bones were hollowed out with a lattice of air pockets, meaning around 70% of their volume was empty space. This adaptation significantly reduced the weight of its neck, allowing it to move efficiently while still maintaining its massive size. The air sacs also helped the Mamenchisaurus breathe more efficiently, moving large amounts of air through its lengthy respiratory system. This wasn't just a party trick though, it was a survival advantage. With its towering neck, Mamenchisaurus could access treetops others couldn't reach, foraging across a wide area without the need to move. 160 million years ago, in an ecosystem where food could be scarce, this adaptation saved energy and ensured a steady supply of sustenance. But this gentle herbivore wasn't defenseless. Its tail was thought to act like a massive whip, capable of striking predators like the Allosaurus with bone-cracking force. But when people think of ancient China and perhaps mythical lore of Chinese culture, most people don't think of massive sauropods. They think of dragons. And this is where the Wulong bohaiensis comes in. Its name translates to a dancing dragon, and straight away you can see how it got its name just with its appearance. It was a small feathered dinosaur with long feathered arms and legs. Its fossils suggest agility and a lightweight build, implying it was a fast and active animal. Wulong was a dromaeosaurid, part of the raptor family closely related to the velociraptor and early birds. Unlike modern birds though, Wulong had feathers primarily for display, insulation, or gliding, rather than sustained flight. It showcases the transition between non-avian dinosaurs and birds, helping scientists understand how flight and feathers evolved. It was a carnivore, with a mouthful of pointy teeth and one particularly dangerous toe claw. It probably hunted small mammals, lizards, birds, and fish. Its long, slender body, feathered wings, and tail gave it a striking dragon-like silhouette. The fossil remains suggest a mix of bird-like and reptilian traits, reinforcing its mythical aura. Dragons hold significant symbolic meaning in Chinese culture, often representing strength, agility, and mystical qualities. Since Wulong was discovered in the Liaoning province in China, naming it Dancing Dragon is also a nod to its cultural heritage. But if any dinosaur truly deserves the title of real-life dragon, it's Ichi. Its name means strange wing in Mandarin Chinese, which perfectly describes its bizarre and one-of-a-kind wing structure. Unlike any other dinosaur, Ichi had a pair of membranous wings, supported by a long, rod-like bone extending from its wrist, more akin to the wings of bats or petrosaurs than birds. The fossils of Ichi were remarkably well preserved, Not only were the bones in excellent condition, but so were the rock and soft tissue, which included wing membranes, bristly body feathers, gizzard stones, and even contents of its last meal in its stomach. These fossils reveal its dragon-like appearance. It combined feathers with leathery membranes, creating a hybrid look that blurred the line between bird and reptile. The rod-like bone, called the styloform, extended from its wrist to support the membrane, forming a unique wing structure. This adaptation set Ichi apart from all the other theropods, making it one of the strangest gliders in prehistoric history. Weighing less than 1 pound, Ichi was light enough to glide between treetops, much like modern-day flying squirrels. It may have used its wings to escape predators, hunt for insects, or move between trees in search of food. Likely an insectivore or omnivore, its diet consisted of insects, small animals, and possibly soft plants and fruits. But why the feathers? Even with its bat-like wings, Ichi retained feathers along its body. Scientists believe these feathers provide insulation, helping it survive in cooler climates. Feathers may also have served a secondary purpose, such as display during mating rituals or territorial disputes, adding to its already dragon-like allure. With its membranous wings and feathered body, Ichi is a fascinating blend of form and function. And it's clear now that China was not short of ancient dinosaurs that resemble dragons, and the Zhenyuanlong further proves this. At nearly 6 feet long, this feathered raptor is the largest dinosaur ever found with wings. Found in China's Liaoning province, its fossils are almost perfectly preserved and covered in feathers, just like modern birds. But scientists believe it was simply too heavy to actually fly. So what were these wings used for? With its dragon-like appearance, they might have been used in colourful displays to attract a mate, protect its eggs, and even intimidate other predators. Despite its flightlessness, it was a killing machine, armed with sharp claws and serrated teeth, ideal for slicing through flesh. It was a carnivore, built for ambush. Its skeletal structure suggests it was adapted for running rather than flying. Its wings and tail feathers may have aided in balance during quick turns and pounces, especially in uneven forest terrain. It likely hunted smaller dinosaurs like Microraptors or lizards, pinning them down with its claws before delivering a killing bite. Zhenyuanlong lived 125 million years ago in what is now China. It was a feathered dinosaur with dragon-like features that have fascinated scientists and dinosaur fans alike, demonstrating that feathered wings weren't just for taking to the skies, they were tools for survival, communication, and mating. China's predators were undeniably unique, including their very own version of the T-Rex. The Qianzhousaurus, with a very long nose, has been nicknamed Pinocchio Rex. Bear with me on the pronunciation of this one, guys. This 29-foot-long tyrannosaur roamed southern China 70 million years ago, named after Qianzhou, the region where it was unearthed. This predator weighed over 2,000 pounds and boasted a feature that set it apart from its relatives, an elongated, slender snout. This unique snout wasn't just for show, and unlike the bulky T-Rex, the Pinocchio Rex was built for speed and precision. Its lightweight frame and long narrow jaw made it a specialised hunter, capable of targeting smaller, faster prey. It likely stalked dinosaurs like the Qianzhousaurus, the Mamenchisaurus, and even early mammals, using its sharp, serrated teeth to deliver quick, fatal bites. The elongated snout allowed the Pinocchio Rex to grab prey with accuracy, preventing smaller animals from slipping away. Once caught, its powerful jaws and teeth made short work of its meal. This adaptation gave it an advantage over its larger, slower tyrannosaur cousins, allowing it to fill a unique niche in its ecosystem. Nicknamed for its resemblance to the storybook character, Pinocchio Rex demonstrates the remarkable diversity of predatory dinosaurs in China. Agile, precise, and deadly. It thrived by combining speed and specialized hunting techniques, a perfect example of evolution at its most creative.